Yo, what is up, guys? It's Myth here, and real quick, I just wanted to announce and say that I have officially decided not to re-sign with TSM for 2022, and I just wanted to sit down with you guys and talk about why I decided to do that and what it means for the future, and just kind of have this little personal talk about why this is all going down. So sit down, relax, and let's just hop right into it, man. So over the past year-ish, year and a half, 2 years, I've been kind of thinking about this as you know, as COVID happened and as I've kind of moved out of the Fortnite house, I started thinking more about what I was bringing to the table with TSM and what TSM was bringing to the table with me. And ultimately, I decided that I didn't want to be on TSM anymore. And one of those reasons is, you know, I don't know what it is that I feel like I bring to TSM. And I feel like with that being the case, it doesn't allow me to do the most with TSM. And in general, I just feel like it puts us both in this weird position where I'm not making enough content for the org, or like we're not making enough content with each other. And that just made me feel bad. I like being a part of things in a big way. And when I'm not able to do that, or when I'm not able to like put in work and put an effort to it, I just kind of feel like we're just kind of here with each other, but not really doing anything. And I don't like that. I want to be somebody that is being productive on TSM, that is making content for the organization, that is helping push the boundaries with the org, you know? So unfortunately that wasn't the case, or that I didn't feel like that was the case with TSM, which is why I decided to not sign with them. Next, I wanted to talk about my personal relationships on TSM. You know, it's a big point when it comes to working with any company, the people that you end up working with and the people that end up, you know, helping. For me, the people that helped change my life, because I got into this at such a young age, at 18, 19, not knowing anything about this space really, besides the fact that, you know, subs give you money and bits and donos and you have sponsors and you get money, like ding. That's all I really knew. So, you know, with that being the case, when Lena ended up leaving the company, that was really a big point of contact for me that helped with like content TSM wise, you know, business direction, everything really. And not having that point of contact in TSM anymore, kind of like it just made things feel a little bit less approachable for me being on TSM, that I didn't have like my person that I would go to when, you know, when I just needed something, or like when I had questions about things. It just kind of made things feel weird, you know? So with that being the case as well, you know, one of my good friends, Bjergsen, also decided, you know, not decided, sorry. My good friend Bjergsen left TSM as well, and now he's under TL. So just in general, like the friendships that I had like closest to me while working at TSM have all kind of faded away and are gone and are no longer here. And so it just kind of makes it feel like I'm kind of home alone streaming, like, yo, what up guys, where we at, yo, like where the party at, like, but I'm the only one there. But I know that's not really the case. There are still a lot of wonderful people working at TSM that are doing things there, and a lot of content creators in general. So this is just how I felt personally with the relationships that I built while I was there. Just want to make that clear. Then, you know, I think those points are kind of the biggest things for me. You know, the next point, I guess, is I really want to make content with other content creators that have like a unified vision, that have a unified goal, or are just more wise than I am, or have more experience with making like content in this industry. And I've been doing that, and it's been something that I've been having a really good time doing. Shout out to Cutie Cinderella. You know, she's really helped. Honestly, Cutie like really brought me into like a side of streaming that I wasn't sure I was ever going to be a part of. Personally, you know, she brought me out to shit camp. She always like invites me to come do things with her. So she deserves a lot of props and praise, because she's honestly like inspired me in a way, in that manner, to do more things outside of just, you know, gaming streams 24/7. And that brings up a good point, is like you know, what's next for me when it comes to the content I create. And I really want to take this time where I'm not really tied. I don't want to use the word tied down. I want to use this time where I don't have any like contractual obligations, or like don't have to, you know, don't have any extra eyes on like my content or whatever, to really just experiment with different things and be around my friends that make different types of different type of content, and just see where that takes me, because I think that's a very interesting and appealing path for me. And I really want to make some organic stuff that resonates with me, resonates with my community, and hopefully resonates with people online that they find interesting in the gaming space, and even not in the gaming space. All right, I got all my reasons out of the way, I think, pretty sure. And now I want to go ahead and talk just a little bit about my experience on TSM. So next I want to talk about just memories that I hold really close to me on TSM, things that I'll always remember forever. You know, being picked up by Lena on TSM and receiving that like Twitter DM of her saying that she wants me to be the Fortnite captain and work with me to build a team. And then me going out and finding Day, Hams, Camille's, and forming like, you know, the godly Fortnite squad / content group, whatever. And then we got a house. Lena like put together the Fortnite house for us, and we all moved out there. And the experience that I just had with all that is something that I will always cherish forever. Growing up, I wanted to be a pro gamer. I know I didn't have the greatest pro fucking career, but I got to experience it. And that's special. And that's something that I'll never forget. And I was able to interact with so many people in this industry and make friends with people that, you know, 8 months ago, I was watching and I never had the thought of experience with. I always have this story. I've told this story to Pokemon, actually. It was like the year before the TwitchCon, I think before my blow up happened. I remember walking through TwitchCon and I was like, oh, there's Pokemon. That's cool. But then I just like walked past it. It was just like, there are so many times where I still feel like the new kid on the block in this industry. But it's like, it's obviously like sometimes that's kind of a bad thing, not gonna lie. I should probably fix that shit. But a lot of the times it just makes me appreciate the position that I'm in and the people that I get to be surrounded by, because people, there are really cool people in this industry when you get to know them and when you get to hear their story and their background and how they got into it and just everything. So yeah, that's all great shit, man. I'm gonna hold it up here, keep it in. And then lastly, to wrap up this video, a lot of you guys may be asking what I'm gonna do next. What does the future for Myth look like? What org am I gonna be on? You know, there's probably a lot of speculation. And honestly, like, I'm open to options. Like, I'm just gonna kind of see where things take me, where this new content direction takes me, and I'm gonna see where things align. Right now, I really do want to focus on knowing what I want, though, before I do associate myself with another org, before I do join another org or a group. But hey, you may be seeing me in your little favorite gamer, you know, organization sometime in the future. I don't know. We'll see. You know, anything's possible. So, but yeah, that, and then just big thank you to you guys, man. You guys changed my life forever, and I don't know what else to say about that. You know, I remember days in middle school where all I used to do in the morning was I used to load up Twitch on my iPod or my phone, and I used to just watch streamers while eating cereal. Throughout high school, I watched streamers throughout my classes. Like, Twitch has been such a big part of my life, a bigger part than I think people recognize or realize. And I'm so honored to be able to be a bigger part of it because of you guys. So just thank you very much. And thank you for supporting me. And thank you for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That'll be all for me. I think I explained everything that was in my mind about this topic. And see you guys all in the next one, man. As always, keep believing.